So how do you help a tight pelvic floor to relax? I find it really hard to go from super tense and stressed to super relaxed and zen. I mean, it's one extreme to the other. So my approach to this problem is this: move to release, so then you can release to relax. This first video, it's all about movement. Movements that will help you release the body, release tension, stress, so then you can receive this new information when the third video in the series comes, when it's all about relax. So this first move that I'm going to do is a 4-point kneeling, which means you're on your hands and your knees. Now you're going to reach one leg out to the side, all 5 toes pointing forward. And what I want you to focus on is not hanging, collapsing. You should be in an active position. And lower belly is active. It doesn't suck in so you can't breathe. It's active, like a gentle activity. Remember, never suck in your belly. If someone says suck your belly into your spine, don't listen. How can you even breathe? So it's just a gentle tightening of the lower belly. You're gonna reach back on the breath out through your mouth and in through your nose when you come forward. So just go through these 2 motions. Now your feet can either turn up or it can turn downwards. Whatever works for you, whatever feels good for you. So just do this for a couple of times. Then you're going to take the same arm as the leg that's reaching outward. Open up to then breathe out to rotate. Now I want you to really feel how this feels. You feel it in your inner thighs, right? And you feel that when you're rotating away, you feel it in your inner thighs as well. So the whole body is connected. Nothing works in isolation, guys. And inner thighs and pelvic floor has a connection. So if you're tight in your inner thighs, you're most likely tight in your pelvic floor. And you can be tight on right or left side. So one side can be tighter than the other. And it's really easy to tell if you're tighter on one side in your inner thighs. I hope that makes sense. And then you'll just do these movements and really getting the whole body involved. So not just inner thighs, getting the thoracic, meaning the ribcage area, to rotate as well. Let's do the other side. For the second move that I'm going to do is also releasing inner thighs, because I think that's very important to have released inner thighs to be able to relax your pelvic floor. So use a pair of yoga blocks. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can also have your hands on a low table. So you're going to take your yoga blocks in this position, high position. You're going to go out nice and wide, so if you have a mat, you can have that in between your thighs. Try to stick your bum out as much as possible. If you're unable to do that, even go wider or soften your knees. Now what I want you to do is just go side to side here. Try to keep your spine as tall as possible. Don't round, don't collapse. You're just going side to side, like a little skating movement, skating motion. And then I want you to take the right arm, so the left leg stays straight, you reach the right arm out. When you bend, you thread, the needle goes under, and again you will feel it on the opposite side. Take it out, the back stays straight, you reach your arm out to the side, and cross. Breathe out. And it actually quite gives yourself a little cardio session here. My heart rate is actually going up here, it's good. So for this one, I want you to be on your elbows. And you're not gonna collapse, you're gonna lift your chest. Legs can be slightly wide, so they can be in this width. And you go. So you're going, rotating in and out. And just allowing the body to move. Remember not to collapse in your upper body. So it's a little bit of an extension for your chest as well. It's really nice if you are breastfeeding, carrying your kids a lot, to get that openness in your chest as well. Okay, last move that I'm gonna do today is about the upper body. And yes, it will help you to release your pelvic floor, because if this is tight and rigid and your ribs are not able to fully expand, your pelvic floor will be tight. So if you have a ball, great. If not, you can use the edge of your couch, or you can use pillows to get a little bit of elevation. And you can just keep your hand supporting your head, and it's creating this little barrel shape, and it's opening up the ribs, so you can really focus on breathing into one side of your rib cage here, keeping the shoulders down. And then we'll do some movements here as well. So the arm, the leg will go behind you, and the arm forward, and you're gonna move front, rolling over the ball, and you're gonna move back. And you're just rolling over that ball or the pillow that you have, and just releasing tension around that upper body. So I hope you like these moves, and it's tons of other moves that you can do as well to release the body. So this is just a little bit. But please try them and see how you feel. The whole body will really release, and you will feel so much better. And for the next video, it will be all about relaxation. So how to really get into that parasympathetic state, how you can fully relax and release, let go.